Welcome to 3 Minute Reactions, where I talk about a liberal talking point, video, or article and react to it. This article is written by Junior Margot Miller, a student at Macalester College, where she attempts to illustrate that anybody going to a private school should literally be condemned for their decision. Of course, there are two exceptions: people who are lower income and people who are BIPOC, which I totally didn't have to look up before making this video. Now, first of all, nobody should be ashamed of going to a private school. I find this notion that people should be treated differently depending on their skin color to be absurd, and nobody should be ashamed for going to a public school or a private school to make their life better. Do we really want people to be forced, either morally or legislatively, to go to a subpar school to inhibit their future? Regardless of one's race, it's neither Margot Miller nor the government's job to regulate what parents can or cannot do. People who are richer should feel and act on a responsibility to help others whom are less fortunate, but they should not be made to feel that their decision should be condemned. Even without actually going to a respective school, more affluent people of a certain community tend to pay much greater property taxes, which heavily go to the schools, making it so that they still have to pay for public schools even though they are not benefiting from them. This makes me question the entire point of Miss Miller's article. As while there's obviously disparity between school districts, this often comes from the economic background of the community rather than just the people who happen to be attending school. The author also includes charter schools in this article, due to the fact that they can take funding away from public schools. This is absolutely true, and a good thing. Charter schools instigate competition and force unions to stop being complacent about their actions and what they do with the funding they are given. They are also largely free or even vastly inexpensive, giving students, regardless of their economic background, a much needed choice to pursue their educational endeavors. Additionally, does anyone see the hypocrisy in this? I feel like I'm starting to connect the dots. Um, Private school's bad, Macalester, private university, author, member of the university. Um, Wait, why isn't she condemning her own decision? Well, I don't like to play identity politics. According to her logic, she's a white female going to a school with a tuition that can be north of $70,000 per year. Nobody, regardless of how conservative or liberal they are, should feel bad or guilty upon where they go to school. While there's obviously a difference of quality between different public schools, these problems should be addressed with and alleviated with competition and less unionization, rather than morally coercing or politically regulating the free choice of an individual. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. And remember, there's hope for the future in this country. Hey guys, just a final note. There's only so much I can do in 3 minutes. I recommend you read the whole article for yourself. Go in with an open mind. I couldn't address every specific that I wanted to, and I was forced to leave a few important things out. I'll probably list a couple of them in the description, but like I said, I recommend you read it all and leave a comment. I want to see your feedback, and I want to know